back towards your heels. So as you come into this first child's pose, just allowing yourself to arrive here on the space of your mat. Starting to connect with your breath, taking long, deep inhales and exhales. With every inhale, exploring that full capacity of your lungs. And then a big clearing exhale as you release. 2 more like that, big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more big clearing round of breath here in this child's pose. Inhale, fullest, deepest breath out of your morning. Big clearing, release, exhale. Inhale as you drive up to your tabletop pose. Stack your knees underneath your hips, palms come underneath your shoulders. Spread wide through all 10 fingers. And then drop your belly, lift your heart, flip your tailbone up. Inhale for your cow spine. And exhale, press the mat away, chin to chest, rounding through your cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, return to that cow shape, pulling the gaze up. And exhale, press the mat away, chin to chest, dome through the spine. Couple more rounds like that on your own. You might add some additional movement, swaying the hips from side to side. Maybe shifting your weight forward and back, waking up the wrists. Taking about 4 or 5 more complete cycles of breath here, waking up the spine. And with that next complete cycle of breath, we'll find our way to a neutral spine. Draw the belly in, gaze is down, neck is long, tuck your toes, start to hover your knees just mid-chop with the earth. Start to build a little heat here in the belly, draw the heels back, press into the palm, finding a little doming of the shoulders as the knees just hover above the earth, draw the navel in, pull up through the pelvic floor, and then remember to breathe. You're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, send the hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, stretch out through the backs of the legs, bending one knee into the other, pressing to the heels of the hands, connecting all 10 fingertips into the earth. Take a big breath in through the nose. Big exhale, release. Inhale, roll forward to your high plank pose, pausing here, setting up that nice, strong, perfect plank. Little tuck of the tailbone, navel draws in. Gaze is down at the mat, neck is nice and long. Heels are drawing back behind you in space, press into all 4 corners of your palm. If at any point as we hold these planks you need to modify, you can drop your knees down to the earth and track your heels back towards your feet. Keep breathing here, draw the core in. You're here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Clear it out, exhale. Return to that high plank and hold. Coming right back into that nice, strong, perfect plank. Draw your heels back, reach the crown of the head forward. Press into the palms, you've got this. Waking up the core, waking up the shoulders and the arms. Keep those legs super active, lengthening through the entire back side of the legs. Now from here, knees lowered or lifted. You have 5 chaturanga push-ups, hugging those elbows in tight. Lower down, press lift, and press up. Lower down, and press. For 3, for 2, and 1. We meet in our high plank. Down dog, hips to sky. Breath in, breath out. 1 more time. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Pausing here. Draw that navel in, press into the palms, draw the crown of the head forward. Pausing in our plank. 1 more big inhale. And exhale, down dog, hips to sky. Breath in, breath out. Little different this time. Inhale, forward, high plank. Drop your right toes out and in, left and in, right and left, right and left. Keep going like this. Keep that core nice and tight. Tap and tap, tap and tap. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We'll meet in that high plank in 5, 4, 3, 2. Final 1 each side. Meet in that high plank and hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Tops of the thighs lift off the mat. Pull the heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Hips to sky. Breath in. And breath out. Sweep your right leg high, inhale. Exhale, right foot between your hands, low lunge. Tent onto your fingertips, melt the hips down, lift the gaze up. Exhale, glide your hips back, straighten out that right leg and bow shin, forehead towards shin. Inhale forward, low deep cow lunge. Exhale, cat lunge, round it back. 3 more times like that, waking up the hips and hamstrings. Bend it forward and lunge. Send the hips back and round. 1 more time. We meet in our low lunge. Press off your back foot, standing split, left leg to sky. Feel the points of contact, that right foot's rooting you into the mat. Now 30 seconds of Shiva squat, left knee, right ankle, and lengthen. Curl, and lift. Curl, and lift. Bringing that left knee down to touch towards the right ankle, bending into your standing leg. Keep going here, you're halfway there. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing split. Left foot steps forward. Feet are hip width distance apart. Fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Circle sweep your arms up. And exhale, right into our narrow squats. Feet are right underneath your hips. Sink. And press. And press. Lower. And press. Weight back into the heels. Keep that core engaged and lengthen. Squeeze the glutes at the top. You're here for 30 seconds, waking up those thighs. You're halfway there, keep going. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up, arms reach high, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to your high plank and pause. Coming into a static hold here in our plank. Once again, pressing those palms, draw the heels back. Pull the heart between the shoulders, inhale. And exhale. One more big inhale breath here. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down partway. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog, hips to sky. Breath in. And breath out. Left leg to the sky, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, left foot between your hands, low lunge. Tent onto your fingertips, finding space for movement. Melt the hips down, lift the gaze. Slide your hips back, straighten and fold. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten and round. 3 more times on your own, forward and back. After that 3rd round, leading in your low lunge, weight into your left foot, right leg to the sky, standing split. Root into that left foot, right into those Shiva squats, 30 seconds, right knee, left ankle, and lengthen. Curl, and reach. Curl, and reach. Bending into that standing leg, getting nice and juicy into that left thigh. Keep going like this, you're halfway through your set. Keep your belly drawn in tight, navel to spine. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing split, right leg high, forward fold, right foot meets your left. Feet are hip width distance apart, halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale draws you up, mounted. Right into our 2nd set of squats. Sink it low, and lift, low. And lift. So we're working in narrow squats. In just a moment here, we're going to add a little twist. So it's squat, right elbow, left knee, squat, left elbow, right knee. Like that, you got it. Squat and twist. Squat and twist. Getting those knees up nice and high. Try to make contact with that elbow to knee and then sink it down low. Let's do 5 more each side. And 4, and 3, and 2. Keep going, guys. Nice work. Last one each side. And rise up, mountain pose. Sweep those arms high. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Meet me in your high plank. Pausing there. Coming back into that static hold. Heels draw back behind you. Pull the heart forward. Press into those palms. You're here for 5. For 4, for 3, chaturanga in 2. And 1. Bend the elbows, come down part way. Upward facing dog, lift the heart. Down dog, hips to sky. Breath in and breath out. Step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward. Stand tall at the top of your mat. Hands down, right foot back, left foot back, high plank pause. Left foot forward, right foot forward, stand tall. Hands down, left back, right back. We hold our plank and breathe. Right foot forward, left foot forward, stand tall. Hands down, right back, left back, high plank. Left foot forward, right foot forward, stand tall. Hands down, back and back. You pause and plank. Forward and forward, stand up. 5 more like that on your own, you got it. Pausing for a round of breath in your plank, setting it up nice and strong. Standing up nice and tall at the top of the mat, squeezing the glutes as you rise. I've lost count of where I'm going, so I'm going to do one more. And then we'll meet at the top of the mat. Feet are wide, toes are slightly turned out. And you squat and press. You squat and press. So heels are wider than hip width distance apart for this series. Knees are tracking over ankles. Sink it low. And lift. Low. And lift. You got it. Squeeze the glutes at the top. We're going to hold in our squat in 10. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Find that deep squat in 2. And 1. Sweep your arms back behind you. Lift your right heel up. Find a little pulse of the seat. Lifting that right heel up as high as you can. Still drawing up through the pelvic floor. Navel draws in tight. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right heel down, left heel up, finding that little pulse of the seat. Arms are long back behind you, so straight that you can engage into those triceps. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. It's a little pulse of that seat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that full range of motion. Both heels to the mat, and press. Squat, and lift. Squat, and lift. Just 5 more. And 4. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Stand all the way up. Arms reach high. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your palms. Meet me in your high plank. Little different this time in our high plank. We have 30 seconds of plank jacks. Feet out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Getting that heartbeat up. Out. In. In. Out. In. Keep going here. You got it. Driving those heels back in space, keeping the core drawn in tight. You have 5, 4, meeting high plank in 3, 2, and 1. Pause in your high plank, widen your hands up to the edges of your space. Knees lowered or lifted. 30 seconds of push-ups. Lower and press. Lower and press. Working at your own speed, trying to keep that back nice and straight, keeping the core drawn in tight. If you're on your knees, trap your heels back towards your seat. Still finding that sense of plank through the chest, through the back. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in a child's pose. Soften your knees down to the mat. Sweep your arms forward. And bring your seat back towards your heels. Take a big round of breath. Exhale, let it go. The moment to take a sip of water, towel off if you need, and then we'll meet on our seat, setting up for core work. Rocking back onto the sit bones, put your legs out in front of you. Feather touch your toes into the mat, bend the knees up, and bring your hands back behind your knees first. Pull the chest forward, navel to spine, rock back onto the sit bones. And maybe start to extend your legs forward. Hands can stay behind your knees for support, or lengthen your arms out. We're just starting with the boat fold here. Waking up through that core a little bit more. Keeping the collarbones lifted and bright. You can either point or flex or flight through your feet, something to keep them active and engaged. If you're almost through with this hold, stay with it. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your toes to touch back to the mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a moment to reset. Big inhale. And exhale. Bring your fingertips back behind you, tenting them into the mat, and extend your legs out once again. Rock back a little lower onto the sits bones, and then lengthen your legs out, reach the back towards the mat, and then curl in. Lengthen and curl. Lengthen and curl. If you want more of a challenge, you can try bringing your hands out and lowering down. I find that my hip flexors get a little too engaged if I don't use the support of my hands. I tend to get out of that core work, but find what works for you. Curl and lengthen, curl and lengthen. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause, tap those toes down to the mat, give yourself a little squeeze, sit up nice and tall. Anchor your feet down to the mat, reach your arms forward, and then slowly release all the way down to the mat. When you arrive down on the earth, stack your knees over your hips, bring your hands to interlace behind the nape of the neck, moving into yogi bicycles, cross right elbow to left knee, lengthen the right leg out, and then you switch. And switch. And switch. Moving at your own pace here, trying to keep those knees tracking over your hips. Use the strength of your core to lift the shoulders up and twist. And twist. Navel stays drawing into spine for the entire time, keeping that core nice and engaged. Keep going here. You have 20 more seconds. Stay with it. Awesome work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Settle all the way down. Sweep your arms up overhead. Lengthen your legs out. Take a long body stretch. Big breath in. And big breath out. Let's bring the soles of the feet to touch, knees out wide, Baddha Konasana, and then bring the hands back below, or back behind the neck, interlace the fingers. Little tuck of the pelvis, cement the low spine towards the earth, press into the soles of the feet. And with your exhale, lift your shoulders and your head up off the mat, and lower. Lift, and lower, lift, and lower. Really press the soles of the feet in towards one another. If you'd like a little bit more, you might hover your feet up off the mat. Really working here to keep that low spine cemented into the earth. And lift. Exhale, lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Keep going. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Good work. Inhale. And exhale. Release the feet back down to the mat. Knees point up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers. Release your index for your Kali Mudra. Find that little tuck of the pelvis. Bringing the low spine to the mat. And then pick the shoulders up off the earth. Bring your hands in between your legs. And then pulse. Pulse in between your legs with those hands. Anchor the feet into the mat. Just pulsing up. We're going to pulse to the right in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the right. Crunching into those obliques on that right side. Pulse. 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 You got it. Stay with it. Pulse. 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 For 5, for 4, for 3, to the left in 2, and 1 to the left. Pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Squeeze into those obliques on the left side for 5, 4, back to the center in 3, 2, and 1 to down, hug your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a big squeeze, inhale, and exhale. Let's bring the feet back down to the mat, hip width distance apart. Reach out with your hands, make sure that your feet are close in towards your seat. Hands are down by your sides, press into all 10 toes as you lift your hips up, come into a bridge. Squeeze your glutes at the top, and then we're gonna lower that seat to just a hover above the mat and press. Lower, lift your hips and squeeze. Lower, lift hips and squeeze. Lower, and squeeze. Lower, and squeeze. Keep going like that, really control the descent. Don't let your seat come all the way down to the mat, and squeeze. We're gonna hold at the top in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top, lengthen your right leg towards the sky. Flex that right foot. So all of the weight is into that left side now. Now your right leg's gonna come down to the mat. Let your heel hover above the earth, and then lift up. So just that right leg, single leg walks. Lower, and lift. Lower, and lift. Try to keep that right and left hip in the same line. Lower, and lift. Up, and down. For 10, we're gonna be with that leg to the sky in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave that right leg lifted to the sky. Modification here. Bring that right foot to stack on top of your left knee. And now the hips dip and press. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. You should start to feel some fatigue into that left side glutes. I sure am. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften that right foot down. Soften your seat down to the mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Quick break before that second side. Big inhale. And exhale. All right, let's get right into that second side. Reset your bridge. Bring your feet hip width distance apart. Heels drive into the mat. Lift your hips up. First, starting with those hip dips. Hips hover. Lift, press. Hips hover. Lift, press. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Squeezing the right and left side of the seats together. You got it. We're going to meet with the hips up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause at the top. Lift that left leg up. Flex through your left foot. And then left leg comes down and lift. Left foot down and lift. Lower and lift. Really keep pressing into that right foot. Keep your right hip in line with your left. We're going to hold with that left leg to the sky in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg is over the hip. Left foot is flexed. Now drop the hips and press. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Lift and drop. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot softens down, hips come down to the earth, knees hug in towards the chest. Let's take a quick happy baby pose. Grab for the inner the outer edges of your feet. Draw your tailbone down towards the earth. Maybe lengthen out one leg and then the other. Just a quick little set of glutes here. That was it for those today. Let's gather the knees back into the chest. And then rock and roll one time up to seated. Cross the ankles. Meet me in your downward facing dog. Pressing your hips up to the sky. Take a big round of breath when you arrive in down dog. Inhale. And exhale. All right, friends, we're moving into burpees. Step your feet forward. Hop up. Hands down. Hop back. Option to add a push-up. Hop forward. Hop up. Hands down. High plank. Optional push-up. Hands forward. You hop. Hands down. Press back. Keep going on your own. You've got about 20 more seconds here. You got this. Stay with it. We're going to meet at the top in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Meet me at the top of your mat.
Awesome work. When you get to the top of the mat, we're gonna jump rope. Press up the balls of the feet, elbows in by your sides. Getting that heartbeat nice and elevated. You got it. Keep going like this. We're here for about 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now it's hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Drop that hand down. Hop, hop, squat. Feet together. Hop, hop, squat. You got it. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep going. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the top of the mat. Butt kickers. Bring your heels in towards your seat. Keeping those arms in by your side, just like you're taking a little jog. Keep going here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Widen your feet out, toes are slightly out, hands to heart center. Now bend right, center, left, center, right, and left, right, and left. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Pressing the outer edges of the feet. Side lunges. Try to keep your core nice and engaged. Keep that torso upright. Awesome work. If you want to add a little opposite hand to foot, feel free. Or keep those hands pressing into heart center. You have 10 more each side. 9, 8, 7. Stick with it. 6, 5. So good. 4. Last 3. And 2. Final one each side. Awesome work. Come back through center. Heel toe those feet in. Come to the top of your mat. Sweep your arms up. And fold. Hands to heart. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your palms. Step or hop back. Take a flow or meet directly in that down dog. Rising the hips to the sky. Collect your breath. Big inhale. And exhale. Lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, curl knee in towards your nose, pausing there. Draw your knee to your right elbow, to your left. Across to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the nose. Right foot steps forward between your hands. You're in a low lunge. Tense your fingertips onto the mat. Root into that right foot. Let your left knee be soft. Now press into that right leg. Swing your left leg out in front and kick. Now lunge back. Left knee comes to a hover. Press forward and kick. Reverse lunges, adding in a little kick of that left leg when you rise. Use the support of your hands. Go at a speed that works for you. Every time you step back, lunging into that left knee. And back. Forward and back. We're going to meet with that left leg out in front of you in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Extend that left leg out. We're going right into curtsy lunges. Cross that left foot back behind you. Bend the knees. And together. Bend. Together. Bend. Together. You got it. Stepping that left foot back, letting your left knee hover above the mat. We're going to hold with that left knee hovering in 10, in 9, in 8, 7, 6, so good guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet with that knee hovering, bring your hands to your hips now, just a little pulse of that left knee. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another and just pulse. Keep the torso upright, navel to spine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, foot distance, toes are turning out, moving into sumo squats. Sink the hips low and press, low and press. Try to bring your thighs parallel with the mat. And lift, press, and squeeze, press, and squeeze. Keeping those knees tracking over your ankles. Tailbone is angling down, core is round and tight. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up, heel toe your feet into touch. Or sweep your arms up, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale as your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back, high to low plank. Find your flow, meet me back in your down dog. This is it, guys, final push as we come through that sequence on the other side. Before we start to slow it down, take a big round of breath first, inhale. And clear, exhale. Sweep your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Pausing there, draw your left knee to your elbow, across to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the nose. The left foot steps between the hands. Tent onto the fingertips, firm up through the belly, weight into that left foot. Right knee comes to a hover. Now swing that right leg forward and through. Step back and lunge. Kick forward and through. Step back and lunge. Kick forward, extend. Keep going at your own pace. You step back and lunge. Kick forward, extend. Step back and lunge. Kick forward, extend. We're going to be with that right leg extended out here in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Extend that right leg out. Now moving right into those curtsy lunges. Right foot steps back, feet together, step back, together. That right foot steps back, together. Knee hovers, and lift, press, and lift. So good. That right knee just hovers. You squeeze the glutes when the feet come together. We're going to meet with that knee back in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Pause with that knee hovering, hands to hips. It's that little pulse now of the knees. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Keep that torso nice and upright. Just pulsing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your feet together. Now let's step wide with that right foot and squat. Feet together, step left and squat. Feet together, step right and squat. Together and left, you squat. Together and right and squat. Keep going like this together. And step wide, you got it. Finding your own rhythm here. This is our final push. You got it. Let's do 5 more each side. And 4. And 3. Last 2. Awesome. Last set. Then we'll meet with the feet in towards one another. Come to the top of your space if you're not there. Sweep your arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Step or hop back, high to low plank. We meet back in our down dog. Take a big round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Last little bit of this set. Come forward to your high plank. You have 30 seconds of mountain climbers to finish it out strong. Go at your own pace. Draw those knees forward. This is it, and we'll take our yoga flow. Dig deep, y'all. You got this. Keep going. Get that heartbeat up one more time. You're already halfway through. So good. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down dog. Big breath in. Let it go. Exhale. Sweep your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, right foot between your hands.
Sweep your arms back behind you, pull your heart forward, incline lunge, lift your chest up off of your thigh. And then spin open warrior two. Draw your back heel to the mat, open your arms out long, and lunge into that right leg. Soften your shoulders down your back. Start to straighten out your right leg, bump your hips back, reach your right arm forward. Let's come into a triangle pose, right fingertips find your shin. Left arm reaches towards the sky in opposition. Stacking your shoulders on top of one another. Little micro bend into the knees. We'll take this into a peaceful warrior. Bend into your right knee, sweep your right arm up and back. Big side body stretch. Open through the side body, inhale. And exhale, come into an extended side angle. Draw right forearm to right thigh. Lengthen left arm towards the sky or stretch your bicep by your ear. Try not to dump the weight into that right elbow. Try not to grip the toes into the mat. Sweep your left arm down towards the earth. Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your mat. Shift the weight into your left foot. Bend into that left knee and lengthen out the right leg. You might walk your hands out forward in front of you, melting your heart down. Or maybe bring your fingertips right underneath the shoulders to help keep you elevated and supported. And use the support of your hands to crawl your way forward to a lizard lunge at the top of your space. Heel toe your foot out towards the edge of the mat and then soften that left knee towards the earth. Untuck your toes, come down onto the forearms. Or maybe stay lifted onto the palms, find a depth that feels good on that right hip. If you'd like to turn this into a quad stretch, you can rise back up onto the palms, bend the left leg in half, reach behind you to capture towards that left foot as you draw your heel in towards your seat, opening up through the right shoulder. Gently start to release that foot if you have it. Lift back up onto the palms, lift that left knee, and then sweep your right foot back to meet your left downward facing dog. Option to take a flow chaturanga to up dog if you would like, or just hang out in your down dog and catch your breath. When you return to that down dog, sweep your left leg high, inhale, exhale, low lunge, left foot between your hands. Firm up through the belly, get light into the fingertips and sweep your arms back behind you, incline lunge, pull the heart forward. Big cartwheel, open, warrior two, spin your back heel to the mat and extend your arms out long on the horizon. Couple rounds of breath here, soften the shoulders down the back. We'll start to straighten out the left leg, bump the hips back, reach the left arm forward into triangle pose, fingertips find your shin or the earth. Maybe then hover above the mat as that right arm stretches towards the sky. Roll the left rib cage underneath you, extend the crown of the head towards your left middle toe. Bend into your left knee, tip it up and back for peaceful warrior. Stretch your left arm towards the sky, open through the left side body here and your left knee forward. We meet in an extended side angle, left forearm draws to left thigh. Right arm stretches towards the sky or invite your bicep up by your ear. Sweeping your right hand down to the mat, let it carry you all the way to your Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your space, bend into your right knee, shifting the weight there. Lengthen out that left leg. And use the support of your hands to travel to your lizard lunge at the top of your space. Walking your hands to the inseam of that left foot, softening your right knee down to the earth, untucking the toes. Allowing yourself to either stay lifted onto the finger pads or soften down onto the forearms. You have the option to move into that quadricep stretch, pressing back up into the palms, bending your right leg in half, reaching behind you with your left hand to capture towards that right foot. And gently drawing that right heel in towards the seat. And then slowly start to release that foot if you have it. Pressing back up into the palms, engaging your right knee, downward facing dog, left foot meets your right. Option to stay in your down dog, or maybe you take your flow, chaturanga to up dog. We'll all meet back in our downward facing dog. Taking a big round of communal breath when you arrive, inhale. Big clearing sigh, exhale. Soften your knees down to the mat, cross your ankles, rock back onto your seat, and spit your legs out in front of you. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, setting up for Baddha Konasana for a little hip stretch. If you want this to be more restorative, create more distance between your feet and your hips. If you'd like to intensify, draw the heels in. Bring your hands down to the inseams of your feet, sit up nice and tall. And then hinge forward at the waist as you exhale. Maybe draw your elbows to your knees to help release them down towards the earth. You have the option to stay with this nice flat spine, or maybe curl the chin in towards the chest, round the spine and the forehead down towards your feet. Slowly starting to rise back up, inviting your hands to the outside of your knees, pressing the knees in towards touch. And anchor the feet into the mat, reach your arms forward, and recline all the way down to the earth. Coming down to the back. When you arrive there, drawing the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze. You might find a little movement, rocking back and forth, side to side, massaging out the sacrum. And let's keep that right knee hugging in and lengthen your left leg out long onto the mat. Drawing your right knee up towards your armpit, finding a moment of compression into your hip flexor. And transfer that right knee into your left hand, guide it across the body, supine twist, anchor the shoulders into the mat, and allow your gaze to fall over your right arm. Allowing yourself to release and let go. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Finding your way back through center, gathering both knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a little reset of the spine, hugging the knees in tight. Inhale. And exhale. Left knee stays hugging and right leg extends out onto the mat. Draw the left knee in towards your armpits. And transfer your knee into your right hand, cross it over the body, supine twist. Prioritizing the shoulders staying rooted into the mat rather than that left knee finding the earth. Allow a closed-eyed gaze to fall over your left extended arm. And slowly draw yourself back through center. Gathering both knees in towards the chest one more time, giving yourself a big final squeeze, taking a moment to thank your body, to thank your breath, to thank yourself for showing up onto your mat this morning. Drawing yourself into the tiniest little yogi ball possible, squeezing everything in towards the center line. Take a big inhale. Then with you exhale, release into your Shavasana, spit your legs out long, release your arms down by your sides. Allowing yourself just a few moments of stillness here, letting all of that energy and that strength settle back into the physical body. As you let the heartbeat settle and let all that strength and energy return to the body.